Welcome to this edition of Bytes, where we break down essential tools and strategies to enhance accessibility in teaching and learning. Today, we're focusing on making video and audio content accessible by following web content accessibility guidelines. Whether you're using video to explain concepts, sharing recorded lectures, or providing supplemental audio content, accessibility is essential to ensuring all users can engage with your materials. Today, we'll walk through the best practices and how you can apply them to your multimedia projects. By the end of this video, you'll understand key accessibility requirements for video and audio content, including the importance of captions, transcripts, and audio descriptions and when to use them, how to prevent accessibility barriers by ensuring all users can control playback and avoid autoplay, and best practices for using external multimedia content and your responsibility to verify accessibility. Let's get started. Accessibility in multimedia isn't just about meeting guidelines, it's about creating an equitable and inclusive environment for everyone. Whether you're a student, faculty, or staff member, accessible videos and audio content ensure that all individuals, regardless of hearing, vision, cognitive differences, or situational barriers, can fully engage with and benefit from the material. Accessible multimedia content includes several key elements to support all learners, including those who are deaf, hard of hearing, blind, low vision, or who process information differently. Some of the most important considerations include the following. Captions. All pre-recorded videos must include accurate captions. Auto-generated captions can be a good starting point, but they must be reviewed and corrected for accuracy. Transcripts. A text version of the video's spoken content, along with relevant visual descriptions, should be available. This is particularly important for students who use a screen reader or prefer reading. User control. Videos should not autoplay. Users must be able to start, stop, and control playback manually. Turn-off option. If video or motion content is present, including animated GIFs, users must have the ability to pause, stop, or hide it to avoid distraction or motion sensitivity issues. Audio descriptions. If a video contains important visual information that isn't conveyed through the speech, such as a diagram, an action sequence, or text on the screen, an audio description should be provided. Audio-only content. If you're sharing an audio file without visuals like a podcast or recorded lecture, a full transcript should be included so that students can read or use assistive technology to access the content. It is also best practice to provide live captions in real time for audio content as well. If you're linking to or embedding multimedia content from external sources, like a YouTube video or a podcast, it is still your responsibility to ensure it is accessible. This means checking whether captions are available and accurate, verifying that transcripts are provided, and considering alternatives if accessibility features are missing. If necessary, reach out to the content creator or provide your own supplemental materials to ensure all users have equitable access. Now, let's take a look at how you can apply these accessibility principles using built-in tools and third-party integrations.
Today we'll be demonstrating how to use Panopto to create videos with captions and transcripts. To get to Panopto in any of your Canvas shells, click on Panopto from the side links in the navigation. Panopto has a built-in folder system, and each course that you have will have its own folder. When you click to go to Panopto Video in your Canvas shell, you'll be placed in the folder for that shell. You can change where you are by clicking on the name of the folder for the Canvas shell that you're in. From the drop-down, you can select My Folder. My Folder is a more general space that's not connected to any particular Canvas course shell. You can create folders by clicking Add Folder to make your own folder organization system. When it comes to actually making videos, a common type of video that needs to be captioned and shared are Zoom meeting recordings. Inside of My Folder, you may see a subfolder called Meeting Recordings. Any Zoom recordings that you've made while logged in using your institution Zoom account will automatically be processed and captioned in this folder. If you know you'll be needing to record a meeting, make sure to join that meeting using your own institution Zoom account. When you click to record in a Zoom meeting, choose Record to Cloud. When the recording is finished, the processing may take some time before the video appears in Panopto. We recommend testing this out to make sure that the connection works. Aside from Zoom meetings, other types of videos, such as promotional videos, instructional or informational videos, can be created, edited, and captioned using Panopto. To create or add a video, you can click on the green plus Create button at the top. You have the option to record in application, which requires you have the desktop application of Panopto, or you can record in browser. This is the easier version that we recommend using. You can also upload media if you already have a video created that you want to add in Panopto and use its captioning and editing features. When you click to record in browser, you may see a pop-up on your screen requesting access to your camera and microphone. You can choose Allow while visiting the site so that your microphone and camera will be recorded. While recording in your browser, there's a reactive wavelength at the bottom of the screen to reflect when you're speaking. If this is not appearing while you're speaking, it may be that the incorrect microphone is selected. To change which device Panopto is recording, you can click on Audio from the top and change the active device. You can do the same for video to change your camera. If in your recording you want your screen to be visible to viewers, you can choose the Screens and Apps button from the upper right. Just like in Zoom, a pop-up will appear allowing you to choose what part of your screen you want to be visible, whether it's a tab in your internet browser, a particular window that you have open, or if you want to share your entire screen. Once it all looks how you'd like it to look, you can click the Record button at the bottom to begin your recording. Once you're done recording, you can then click the Stop button. Panopto will then begin processing your video. In the options that appear, you can add your own title. By default, Panopto will most likely add a title showing the date and time of when the recording was created. You can also choose to change the folder it's going to be saved in if you didn't have it open in the correct place when you began. If you want to make edits to your video, you can click the Edit button. From there, you'll be able to make cuts in the video, add or edit captions, and make other adjustments as needed before you share it with others. You can also get to the editor from your folder view if you hover your cursor over a video thumbnail and select the first icon for edit. The Panopto editor has a navigation bar on the left-hand side with various tools that you can use to customize your video. The first tab, being Details, allows you to change the title and description for your video. The Captions tab will allow you to add or edit captions. Common things that need to be fixed in automatic captions are things like spelling errors or punctuation for clarity. For example, on this line in my video, the captions supplied the word captains when it should have been captions. I can change this by simply highlighting it and typing in the correct word. The Audio Descriptions tab is important if there's visual content in the video that needs to be described. You can think of it like alt text but for a video. Panopto also has powerful editing features. For example, if you need to cut out moments of silence or pauses in a video, you can do that from the track at the bottom by clicking and dragging over moments in the timeline. Anything that gets highlighted in the timeline will be skipped over in the playback. I've highlighted this moment of time in my video, and when I click for the playback, I'll see that the playback skips over that moment. For more direct control over the cuts in your video, you can select Cuts from the side navigation, locate a cut that you've made, and open the Edit option. From here, you can adjust the cut start time and end time right down to the milliseconds. When you're satisfied with your edits and captions and other details, make sure to click the green Apply button in the upper toolbar. You may also want to adjust some of the other settings of your Panopto video. To do this, select the gear or settings icon when you hover your cursor over the thumbnail of the video. From here, you're able to edit things like the title of your video, the preview image or thumbnail, whether or not people can post comments, and how long you want this video to remain available. If you need to provide transcripts outside of Panopto for your video, you can do so by clicking on Captions, opening the English available captions, and selecting Download File. When you're ready to share one of your videos, locate it in your folders in Panopto. Then hover your cursor over the thumbnail and select the Share option. By default, it's set to only share with specific people and groups. To change this, click on the link that says Change under Who can access this video. Restricted means that you would have to add people's specific emails in order for them to see it. Your organization, unlisted, means that anybody at your campus with a link to the video will be able to view it. Your organization, not unlisted, means that anyone at your campus will be able to find the video through Panopto in Canvas. Public unlisted means that anybody who has the link, whether or not they're in the Seattle colleges, will be able to view the video. And then public means that anybody with access to Panopto can view the video. The option you choose will depend on who it is that you want to have access to the video, but we recommend choosing an option that says unlisted, because this ensures that the person must have a link to the video in order to see it. For this example, I'm choosing your organization unlisted. The link will be updated, and you can then copy the link to share with others. There's also an option to embed if you wanted to embed this as an iframe on something like a Canvas page or a web page. When someone clicks on the link to view your video, they'll be able to open the sidebar and view captions and use them as timestamps to jump to specific moments in your video. They will also be able to enable or disable the overlaid captions on the video. If you have comments enabled for your video, those will display under the discussion tab on the side. By using Panopto's accessibility and editing features, you can ensure that your videos are engaging, polished, and inclusive to all viewers.
As you've seen, ensuring your multimedia content meets accessibility standards doesn't have to be complicated. Without captions, transcripts, or audio descriptions, some people may struggle to access important information, whether it's a course lecture, a training video, or a recorded meeting. By prioritizing accessibility, we're not only meeting legal and institutional expectations, but also fostering a more inclusive and supportive learning and working environment for all. Whether you're creating your own content or sharing external resources, taking the steps outlined in this video ensures all users have an equitable media experience. Thanks for joining us for this edition of Bytes.